Assalamu alaikum, dear student. Hope you are fine. I am also fine by the grace of Allah. First, let me introduce myself. This is Shahadat Hossain, lecturer in English, Chandina Ahmed University College, Chandina, Kumita. Dear student, I think you are utilizing your time. You are not just sitting idle at home, and you are also following the rules of health. Anyway, dear student, today the topic I am going to share with you is Piano by D.S. Lawrence. The topic has been taken from Introducing Poetry. At first, I like to focus on author. D.S. Lawrence. Full name of D.S. Lawrence is David Herbert Lawrence. He is a 20th century modern novelist. He is also a short story writer. He is also a great literary critic. He also wrote some poets. Besides, he is also an essayist. But D.S. Lawrence is mostly renowned for his novels. And Sons and Lovers is his masterpiece. I mean, all the novels he wrote is Sons and Lovers is the best, and he also wrote another controversial novel named Lady Chatterley's Lover. Anyway, dear student, you have got some information about the novelist. Now I'd like to focus about the poem. The type of the poem, the piano, is lyric, and the mood of the poem is nostalgic. Central idea of the poem is nostalgia. Nostalgia means homesickness. Love for one's, nostalgia means homesickness. Homesickness means love for one's past remembrance. And now I like to, the subject matter of the poem, then adult man nostalgia for his lost children that was full of charms and music and idyllic pleasure. Yeah, secondly, we can the poem have another theme is that the pains of growing up. A child gradually grew up and he lost in this way he loses some pleasure, charms, music of his childhood period, childhood life, and so the play also focuses on the pains of a child's growing up. Now, dear student, I like to share with you the theme of the poem. At the very beginning of the poem, we can see that in the dark, and a woman is singing song with the help of piano in the dark. The music takes the poet or take the speaker back down the vista of his life. The poet in his mind's eye can see a child sitting under a piano, pressing the poised and soft foot of its mother, while the mother is playing piano, sings and smiles. Actually, the speaker here is the writer, the poet himself. Then we can in stanza 2, it is said that the song takes hold of the speaker and it takes him back to the early period of his life. His heart weeps for the lost glorious childhood, and he also weeps for the old Sunday evening when it was outside winter and his mother was playing a piano smilingly. And in third stanza it is said that it is now vain for the speaker to burst into a loud song with great piano, because the glamour of the childhood is already upon the speaker. His manhood is cast down in the flood of remembrance. He just like to weep for his past childhood. So, dear student, you can understand the theme of the poem. A woman is playing piano, and the poet or the speaker, he listened to the piano, and in this way he lost in his childhood when his mother was playing piano, and while he was singing, he was also smiling. And the poet, when he was very small, he was sitting under the piano and he is just pressing his mother's poised feet and he is listening to the mother's music very attentively. And actually now the poets cannot pay attention to the adult woman's song because he is deeply attached to his mother. Anyway, dear student, now I like to focus on critical appreciation. Here, the poem critically indicates that a child lives in every adult. I mean, gradually a child grows up, but he cannot forget his past remembrance, past memory, past happy and peaceful days of his life. And the poet here used very simple diction. Simple diction, I mean very easy and loosey words, so all the readers can easily understand the poem. And in the poem, the poet also uses some devices like imagery, personification, onomatopoeia, simile, and metaphor. And here we can see also a very essential term in English literature. The term is called Oedipus complex. We can see the shadow of Oedipus complex in the poem. Dear student, I like to share with you what is Oedipus complex. Actually, it is a term, it is a poem first used by Australian doctor Sigmund Freud. But it was derived from, originally it was derived from Greek tragedy Oedipus complex, who unknowingly married his mother and killed his father. Here in this poem we can see the shadow of some, or tinge of some, the term Oedipus complex, because in the poem it is seen that the poet, though now is full adult, but is not attracted by a woman, because he is deeply fonded to his mother while he was, because he is deeply attracted by his mother, and actually he loves his mother and he is very attached to his mother. This is called Oedipus complex. Here we can see that an adult woman cannot attract him because he was deeply concerned with his mother. It is called Oedipus complex. So dear student, in my short lecture I have shared with you about the poem. Now I like to focus again about my lecture in short. D.S. Lawrence is a great novelist in English literature. Rather, he is a modern novelist, 20th century novelist. At the same time, he is a short story writer and he is a great critic also. Of course, he wrote some poems and he is an essayist, but he is mostly remembered for his novel, and his masterpiece is Sons of Lovers, which is widely read in the world. And he wrote another controversial novel named Lady Chatterley's Lover. And his piano is a very nice and wonderful short piece of poem. And the type of the poem is, it is a lyric and its mood is nostalgic. I mean, the poet here likes to lose himself in the past days of his life, so his mood is nostalgic, and central idea is nostalgia. I mean, the poets remember for his childhood days and he cannot forget his happy days. And I have shared with you the theme of the poem. Theme of the poem is a woman is playing piano and the poet listens to the music played by the woman, but he is not satisfied with the present music because he lost himself quite to his early childhood and when he was deeply attached to his mother, and now he cannot pay attention to the present song, and he can only remember his happy childhood days when his mother was playing piano and at the same time he was smiling and he was singing. He is seriously absorbed in the past days of his life, and the poet here uses some poetic device like imagery, personification, onomatopoeia, simile and metaphor. And if we critically analyze the poem, we can see that every child lives in a adult. When an adult person thinks of his past life, actually an adult person often likes to fly away into his past lives whenever he sees the same situation happened or took place in his life. So dear student, In my short lecture, I have shared with you about the novelist T.S. Lawrence and about the theme, about the type of the poem, and about the critical. I have also shown you the critical appreciation of the poem. And so, dear student, now you should go through the poem again and again to understand its gist, and you should also try to learn some explanatory sentence from the poem. So dear student, I think you have enjoyed my class. I am also feel proud to be before you. So I will present before you with another day, with another poem. Thank you very much. Again, I am telling you that you should utilize your time. You should not just waste your time. You are mature enough to understand the value of time, as our institution are closed, but you should go through at home. You should utilize your time. You should maintain discipline in your life. You should maintain the rules of health. Thank you very much.